The starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers. At shooting guard, Iman Shumpert.
Welcome, everyone, to the Golden State, Oakland, California, the home of the Warriors as they prepare for an Eastern Conference opponent right here. Welcome to the Tuesday afternoon broadcast of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Cleveland. Oh! How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just saw right there,
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Look at that shot! How did that go in?
How about that?
Oh! Love with the screen for Irving. Love kicks to LeBron. It's a pick by Love. LeBron passes to Love. It's stolen by Bogut. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Thompson misses.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
A nice shot by Irving. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. The shot by Curry, no good.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And the shot is good.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Shumpert against Durant. Shumpert dishes to Mozgov. It's stolen by Bogut. Curry. Durant against Irving. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And great effort on the boards, and what a move.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the bumper.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And guys, last season, Klay Thompson made his first All-Star trip overall. Clark, his game took a huge leap forward.
Hey, I agree with you, Kevin. And a big reason for that, I think, was his...
Look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. Three, the home run. How does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, goodness.
James against Thompson. And it's James missing. Warriors leading by 6. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
And that one's good. Shumpert. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And here is Curry. He's got 12. And James pulls it down.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Picked by Mozgov. James kicks to Mozgov. From deep, it's Curry. That time on the assist by Bogut. 15 points for Steph Curry. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Klay Thompson. Cleveland also making some changes. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Iman Shumpert. Smith. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Curry. Look at that shot! How did that go in?
How about that?
Oh! Smith outside. Feeds it to Irving. The second chance effort, and it's laid up and in by Varejao.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Curry. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. It's LeBron with the drive, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Iguodala, that's good.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Durant against LeBron. Battles through traffic and lays it in. James has got 5 points so far.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything. And sometimes we all just...
And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA season. Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. Has become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him, nothing rattles him.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, you know, how would you grade them?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Thompson and Varejao at the 4 and 5. Smith is out there with Mo Williams, and it's Jefferson in at the 3 slot. Clark, remember a year ago, Klay Thompson was the subject of trade speculation, possibly, in fact, going to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
Yeah, in the end, the Warriors stood pat, and it was a controversial decision at that point, but I don't think there's any question it was a pretty good move for the Warriors right now.
Barnes kicks to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From past the arc. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. The Cavaliers trail by 7.
And the Warriors, also inking Thompson to that 4-year, $70 million extension. A big show of faith on their part, and it's looking like money well spent.
Assist goes to Mo Williams. Timeout.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
And now Klay Thompson with deeper pockets, but never one to splurge. His father taught him well. I mean, his rookie year, he drove the family hand-me-down. He bought his next car used, so his focus is clearly on the game, not the glitz and glamour.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Durant's checked in for Spates. Mazili comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Thompson in for Andre Iguodala. Cleveland also making some changes. Kevin Love's checked in for Varejao. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Smith.
You know, it's interesting. It really had been mostly a cordial relationship between Durant and the media up until last season. And then at the All-Star break, I mean, he had some biting remarks.
Durant's comments during the All-Star break about the media, he might have been right with some of his comments. I don't know, though, that he really was happy that they came out the way they did.
I agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, he made it clear that he doesn't view the media as all that friendly, though.
Shoots it. Can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson. It's Williams with the drive. Warriors with the rebound.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Thompson. And it's 7 points for Kevin Durant.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. We all know about Durant's injury last season. Strange because he was the model of health pretty much before that.
He really was. I mean, just rarely missed extended time. And factoring he, along with Westbrook, two guys who have been really the model of durability. Health is something he nor the fans will ever take for granted again.
You know, a quick note about Kevin Durant and his ability to stay on the floor. Prior to last season, he played in 97% of all games that he could have. That's high-level durability there.
Thompson inside the line. They get it again. Azili kicks to Thompson. Second shot opportunity. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Mo Williams.
It's been a solid outing for Thompson. He's got 8 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today. And thinking about how much Durant has played, that 97% of games played is for international play and playoffs. That's an incredible amount of games that he's suited up for. You wonder if it just wore down his body.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. Williams with the ball, picked up by Thompson. And Shumpert kicks to Love. With his first shot attempt, and it falls over the rim and in.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook, really, when you look at how they're playing. They are having their way down low.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And some changes here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Thompson. Draymond Green comes in for Festus Ezeli, and Curry subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. And then for Cleveland, LeBron comes in for Shumpert, and Irving subbed in for Williams. Warriors leading by 7. The Oracle Arena was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them one off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
And he gets the bucket. 1:11 left to play in the first half. Curry passes to Durant. He's looking for Bogut and finds him.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Irving attacking. Tipped away. It's stolen by Green. Durant at the elbow. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. He kicks it to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. That's good. 8 points for Timofey Mozgov.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Irving kicks to LeBron. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. For Cleveland, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Off the inbound. Here's Thompson. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be.
And a pretty tight.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hope you've been enjoying the excitement so far. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith. Golden State did not hesitate to set the pace. They were able to stretch out their lead to 8 points. And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
He has the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Well, we know the Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Curry from beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got 24 points.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team. He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points. And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders. But thus far, he's proved to be worth it. And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
And how much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark? Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one. And talking about LeBron's consistency, it's not just a physical effort. It's also a mental one. I mean, you know you're targeted by the defense all game. That'll wear down even the best players. How is it that LeBron's armor just never seems to be penetrated?
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Cleveland also making a change. Williams is checked in. The wide open look for Love. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Love's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
You know, on the topic of LeBron, one of the few areas where he could improve consistency in is from the three-point line. 3 years ago, he hit over 40% from downtown. 2 years ago, 38. Then last year, down to 35.
That doesn't go either for Green. The Cavaliers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And Shumpert kicks to Williams. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Superb assist there. Shumpert played the role of the maestro on that one.
From deep three-point range, another miss by Curry.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
The baseline J off the mark.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. LeBron with it. Now Green defending. Mozgov's shot is off.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Here's Love. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
Another miss by Love. The Warriors leading. Outside Durant. This one for 3. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He has a scorching 86%.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
And for Black, Greg, everyone did wonder if he would be the right fit early. As the season wore on and the Cavs got tougher, those questions, Clark, went away.
Yeah, and I think most people forget that he's an iconic coaching legend overseas.
Good point, yeah.
So coaching is coaching. Sure, it's not the NBA, but this guy brought a pedigree and resume that was quite substantial.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Dave Blatt. Remember, Mozgov was a favorite of his from when Blatt coached the Russian national team.
The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Smith checked in for Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Mo Williams. Oh, he launched that one from way outside. And that's now 30 points for Steph Curry. Mozgov and Blatt with a close connection from their international play. Mozgov was a big part of taking home a bronze medal. Remember, Clark, back in 2012 with Blatt.
Yeah, exactly. In Russia, and now again with the Cavs, Mozgov is showing that Blatt has great confidence and trust in his ability, and that's wonderful for a player.
James kicks to Dellavedova. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Warriors leading by 3. Iguodala gets the bucket.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Jefferson comes in for LeBron. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Matthew Dellavedova. Outside Curry. From deep three-point range, the long-distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 12 now in this quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. Warriors shooting at 50% in a decent groove. On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Jefferson in at the small forward position.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams. And it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
To the wing right side. Barnes kicks to Iguodala. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high percentage.
How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just saw right there, Cam.
Irving attacking. Look from Love. Warriors with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for the Warriors. LeBron's checked in for Cleveland. Shumpert comes in for Smith. And that one's good, Shumpert.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's sixth man of the year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career high 55% from the floor.
Well, last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, saw his numbers decline, but that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
It's a great point, Kevin. And Love dropped about 10 points per game in terms of his output. The field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage was down, but still, he traded it all to be on a winning team. And I really feel like his numbers will start to go up as he makes the adjustment to playing with great players.
Good point. Here's Mozgov. Tries again. No good. Good D by Thompson.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
It's Curry. That time on the assist from Spates. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
And, you know, for Love last season, we knew he'd be in a supporting role for LeBron. You put any player next to LeBron, and he automatically becomes some kind of role player.
And thinking back to Love and his numbers last year, we saw the same.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
But both were still great players, and they both have the ability to adapt and impact the game in other ways.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. 2 summers ago, all anyone could talk about was LeBron James and the return to Cleveland.
I mean, you couldn't write that stuff, Kevin. I mean, it was unbelievable, the storyline. I mean, after all the acrimony between LeBron and the ownership as well as the fans, but you know what? He said it best. He truly is back where he belongs.
He's home.
Yes.
He's home. I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He said we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And, you know, for LeBron, he knew he had his work cut out for him in Cleveland. A younger team unseasoned in the playoffs. They had to remake the roster a bit and gain that experience.
Kicks to Spates. Barnes with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. James dishes to Love. Again, Love missing.
And LeBron and the Cavs, I think they'll have a chance to bring that long-awaited championship to the city of Cleveland. But LeBron's return was bigger than basketball. He said it was about hope and inspiring his home state, and no doubt that was accomplished in his first year.
Irving passes to Love, and that one's good.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Golden State's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Curry can't get it to go. Cleveland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Shumpert gets a wide-open look. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 5 assists in the game. Curry kicks to Barnes. Here's Thompson, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 1.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 1. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the Warriors with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Spates. And Durant subbed in for Harrison Barnes. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Warriors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. The shot by Curry, no good.
I'm not even going to comment on that.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt the buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
The Warriors leading. Durant dishes to Curry. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Curry's been able to continue his game. He's got 41 points. He's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points. He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They trail by 3. 1:33 left to play here in the fourth. .133 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Love for 3. Another miss by Love. Warriors leading by 3. Durant attacking. They kick it out to Green. It's tipped and stolen by Love. And LeBron with a clear path to the hoop.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Pass to Irving. Puts up a 3. Green with the rebound. Clark, a big-time possession here.
Tell you what, their hearts have to be racing right now.
Thompson, no up. Some solid defense there from Irving. Pass to James. Back to Irving. Takes the 13-footer. Again, Irving missing.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
James with it. To the middle. Here's Mozgov. It falls!
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 1. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Here's what's your take?
And really no need to rush. Still plenty of time to get a good look.
Well, if they've got a play that they use to get a quality shot, this is the time to run it.
Mozgov with the steal, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're ahead by 1. 7 seconds left in the game. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 2. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this, Clark?
Well, I don't think you set that decision in stone and anchor it in this timeout. You see how things play out. You're going to try to get a good, quick shot. And if it's a good 3 with a good shooter, let it fly. If it's something in the paint, then you take that. But it's about being a good, quick shot in this situation.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy.
Hi, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Georgia